And I thank God that I'm able to take that time to coach you in those relationships. And there's a good path, and God is going to use to reveal the one to you. Unless sinful past is not a sign of maturity in the present. Some people have not done many bad things in their past, not because they're mature or really walking with Christ, but simply because yet had any really real opportunities to do so. God does not view a sinless slate at birth that slowly get them to get more messed up as they make mistakes in life. So the Bible does not teach us we're all sinful because we have sinned. Rather, the Bible teaches us that we all sin because we all are born sinful. Original sin is an important document that teaches us that we all inherit a sinful nature because our first parent, Adam and Eve, sinned and passed the seed of sin along generation to generation. Romans 5 verses 18 to 19 teaches, therefore, as one trespass, the condemnation for all men, so one act of righteousness leads to justification and life for all of them. All the one man disobedience, the many were made sinners, so that the one man obedience, the many will be made righteous. Therefore, someone does not sin as much in their past still have that same sinful nature that we all have. The only solution is to receive the new nature through faith in Jesus Christ. So if you had not committed huge sins in your past, and you committed lots of huge sins in your past, and what you did is not the solution to the sin nature inside of you, the only way going to live a biblical life for Christ, regardless what sin you committed in the past, is to walk in the Spirit now. So when you're looking for that godly spouse, signs of maturity in the present overrule failures in the past, and the lack of failures in the past should not overrule signs of immaturity in the present. Number 2, perfect compatibility is not a sign God is going to use to reveal the one to you, and we avoid conflict. But the wrong solution is to avoid conflict is to look for someone who thinks, acts, and believes everything the exact same way as you do. As Christians, we are called to be equally yoked, as 2 Corinthians 6:14 states. However, this term equally yoked refers to both people being a Christian. It does not refer to being an exact same about everything. So just because you and the other person might see eye to eye and everything, don't be fooled, because this is going to automatically mean that's the one God wants you to marry. Compatibility, unless important things, is certainly not a bad thing, but it is absolutely impossible for two individuals to always agree on everything all the time. So God leads you to the one. He will not lead you to that person that is not ungodly, is made in the image of you. He's going to lead you to another Christian who he's forming into the image of Jesus Christ, as Romans 8:29 explained. And overpowering attraction is not going to use to reveal the one to you. And I believe God does want you to be attracted to the person you're marrying, and that's going to be different from every couple. I do not believe all expect the overpowering attraction when we first meet the person God wants us to marry. So when you read the Bible, overpowering attraction will likely be a sign you're being led into sin rather than being led to a godly relationship. And the ESV, Proverbs 7:23 warns us about the dangers of lust. And it states, much seductive speech she persuades him. With her smooth talk she compels him. All at once he followed her, as the ox goes to the slaughter, as a stag caught fast until the arrow pierces its liver, as a bird rushes to a snare. He does not know it will cost him in his life. A different translation state Proverbs 7:22, as he follows her impulsively like an ox going to the slaughter. Animalistic passions should not be the goal. While sex is glorifying to God when it expresses love and marriage, God will not lead you to the one he has for you by simply leading you to the one you're most sexually attracted to. So it's not wrong to be attracted to the one God does have for you. That's a good thing. But don't be fooled that thinking that the most important to a godly relationship. If you're a Christian single person and you want to dive even deeper what the Bible is speaking about relationships, then the Relationship Empowerment website is going to help you. And also it give you information providing that you're searching for. And becoming a Strategy Prayer Room member, you would get some email coaching about what you're going to be having within your relationship experiences. So I thank God and I bless God for you joining me for this video. And I pray that God